The power of the dark. Side.
Hi everyone, I'm Marco from Syndicate Games. Today we're going to make a video about kit review of the Brood Alpha. Actually, I'm pretty excited for this character. It has a lot of viabilities with Separatists. And yeah, mostly with Geonosians. It's a pretty good character if I'm looking at this. So as you can see here, it's of course a dark side character. It's for support, Geonosian, Separatist and leader of course. And it explains it here. Geonosian support transforms enemies with summoned allies and the hive mind. We're going to see what the hive mind is in a bit. Then first their abilities. With the basic, we have Shield Bash. Deal psychical damage to the target enemy and dispel all buffs on them on a critical hit. That actually makes me want to think I want to mod him for critical chance and critical damage. But mostly for critical chance, because even a tiny critical hit will dispel the buffs. And actually I like the animation. I think they forgot to add the part where he summons all allies, but we might see that later. Yeah, special one, Glaive Sweep. It has a cooldown of 3. Final text, dispel all buffs from the enemies, deal psychical damage to all enemies and expose them for 2 turns. Then remove 15% turn meter from the debuffed enemies. Also here they didn't say about the assist, you can see here in the GIF. Man, we need buff spray for this. And then special 2, Conscription, also has a cooldown of 3. The final text, dispel debuffs, all debuffs from all Geonosian allies, and summon a Geonosian Brood to battle if the ally slot is available. That probably means either in the dark side, light side battles, if you, it won't be possible probably if you have the 6th character from your allies, or you may have only 4 characters and then you gotta summon a Geonosian Brood. Let's go on. If he gets summoned, if he already is present, he gains critical damage up and offense up for 2 turns. Then all Geonosian allies gain 50% turn meter and recover 35% health and protection. Yeah, I like. There's a lot with the turn meter here I see, and yeah, the health and protection always useful. I think he'll also be really useful with the Padme event. He'll be really viable with it. Yeah, and then I just hope we'll get to see a lot of him in the arena. Maybe probably not too much. He won't change the meta if I'm looking at this, but he'll get some viability for the higher tiers in the arena. Then we're going to the leader ability, Geonosian Swarm. Final text, and it requires a Zeta for all of this. Geonosian allies have plus 50,000 health. That's actually a lot. And protection, same for that. And 50% health steal. Geonosian allies recover 3% protection when they use their basic ability. Basic abilities of Geonosian allies deal 10% more damage for each buffed enemy. Well, yeah, you actually gotta get a buff on them and then you can deal more damage, but it's not that crazy with the extra damage. Then we're going to unique 1, Queen's Will. Final text, and it also has a Zeta. Geonosian Brood Alpha has 60% tenacity. All Geonosian allies have the Hive Mind buff, while Geonosian Brood Alpha is active, which can be dispelled or prevented. When another Geonosian ally is defeated, reduce the cooldown of Conscription by 1. At the start of the encounter, summon a Geonosian Brood who downs for 1 turn. This is probably a Geonosian Brood. Oh, it just disappeared. And then, here, we have seen him in MVP battles sometimes, or PvE battles sometimes. Probably a bit the same as Geonosian Spy, but except for the stealth. And unique 1, Queen's Will. Final text. Oh wait, I just said that. God damn it, well, always, huh? Oh yeah, unique 2, the Geonosian Brood. Well, here it says a new unit name, Geonosian Brood, dark categories, dark side Geonosian Separatist tank. here the final text, deal physical damage to the target enemy and taunt for 1 turn, so actually the opposite of stealth. And here special 1 swarm tactics has a cooldown of 4. Final text, deal physical damage to the target enemy and call on other Geonosian allies to assist. And the unique one, Geonosian Brood has 25% offense for each Geonosian ally and 100% counter chance. Well, actually we don't have a lot of separatists with counter chance right now, only Dooku if I'm correct. And as you see B2 in one way. And here actually you get a free extra character, really useful. And yeah, he has his own abilities, you don't need to upgrade them as you don't get him as a separate character. So yeah, he's actually also 100% upgraded, but everything on his kit depends on Brood Alpha. And we're going to see that here, summoned, unique 2. This unit stats scale with the summoner stats, and that's probably Brood Alpha. So you need to upgrade Brood Alpha good if you want to have the Brood good. Well, okay. And this unit can only be summoned as the ally slot is available, so that can either be the 6th slot or the 5th slot. This unit can be summoned in raids. Well, that's, yeah, I don't like that part. But there aren't a lot of Geonosian viability stuff in the... There isn't a lot of Geonosian viability stuff in raids. This unit can be revived. That makes a bit sense to me. When this unit is defeated, it's not considered a defeated unit. Well, that's useful for in battles. If he gets killed, yeah, you can still get his 3 stars, or maybe in the Grand Arena you can still get bonus banners for unused slots and bonus banners for for undefeated allies. When there are no other allied combatants, this unit escapes from battle. So yeah, I don't really see the use in it as it is not as it's a summoned character. And a unit can be revived as this summoned ally exists in their slot. Yeah, I don't really see the good use in that, but there aren't a lot of separatists who can revive others. So yeah. Then here synergies, you can see squad 1, full of Geonosians. Really, yeah, that makes sense. And squad 2, you see already Wat Tambor there. He probably will have some Geonosian separatist viability. And Newt Gunray, Dooku, and the Geonosian soldier. Yeah, I really hope a Wat Tambor kit reveal will come soon too. And yeah. Let me know your thoughts about this. I think it will be actually a really good character, you see, and I also like the design about this, and the animations always they're getting better with animations every time, really good. But yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like, turn notification on, and subscribe, and as always, don't forget,
let the Wookiee win.
I believe I'm self-made, yeah.